study the past if you would dive in the future. Assalamu alaikum. My name is Anaya Tahir from class 4A. In English language arts, we have been learning about what life was like in colonial America to build knowledge and teach others the interdependent roles in the colonial times. We also studied the many roles people played in a colonial settlement and how necessary their interdependence was for survival.
Hi, my name is Annabelle Hamilton. I'm from Jamestown, Pennsylvania, United States of America.
Assalamu alaikum. I'm Amna Al-Mazru'i. I'm from Dubai, United Arab Emirates. Welcome to our country, the land of all nations. You have arrived on a very special day, the 46th anniversary of the United Arab Emirates. Would you like to join us for some coffee and dates?
Sure. Who are the founding fathers of the UAE and what are some of their famous quotes?
Sheikh Zayed bin Sultan Al Nahyan is known as the founding father of the UAE. He was president of the whole UAE for more than 30 years from its founding. Sheikh Zayed is well known for his patience, vision, and wisdom, qualities that earned him the title of the wise man of the Arabs. Sheikh Rashid bin Zayed Al Maktoum is known as the father of modern Dubai, transporting a small trading port into a major international shipping center.
One of Sheikh Zayed's famous quotes, he believes Islam is a civilizing religion that gives mankind dignity. A Muslim is he who does not inflict evil upon others. Islam is a religion of tolerance and forgiveness, and not of war, of dialogue and understanding.
Another example of Sheikh Zayed's famous quotes, he said, I was dreaming about our land catching up with the modern world. I did not have the wherewithal in my hands to achieve those dreams. I was, however, sure that one day they would come true, inshallah. How about you? Who are the founding fathers of your community?
Colonial America took place from 1607 to 1776, which consists the 13 colonies, New England colonies, Middle colonies, and the Southern colonies. Our founding fathers are Madison, Jefferson, Adams, Washington, Hamilton, Franklin, and Jay.
Let's check some of the similarities and differences between both societies. During Jummah, we also worship Allah, and the house of Allah is called Masjid. Now, would you talk to us about the role of women in your community?
Women had a strong role in colonial America because they were expected to do a lot of housework and heavy lifting. We spent long hours making soap and candles using animal fat and bayberries. These are some bayberries I collected, and this is some homemade soap. How about the role of women in the UAE?
The UAE is now ranked as a leading country in gender equality in the region. This achievement comes from the belief that women and men are equal partners in society. Nowadays, women are playing an increasingly stronger role in business, military, and government than they did before. Gender equality plays a major role in the UAE, and the Constitution guarantees rights for both men and women. Now, would you tell us who were the workers in a colonial town and how did they work to survive?
People had to work hard in colonial days because almost everything they used they made themselves. There were trades such as blacksmith, silversmith, carpenter, cooper, baker, printer, and the wheelwright, which was one of the most important craftspeople in our communities.
My father is a silversmith. This trade is very important because the American colonies, many people own coins of gold and silver. In order to protect the high values and preserve the properties, silversmith shapes the gold and silver to make tea sets and other items.
Now, would you tell us what were some sources of wealth in the UAE?
Long before the discovery of oil, pearl oysters found in shallow banks in the Gulf were a source of wealth in the Emirates. Pearling offered a major form of employment and has left a rich heritage of traditions. In the UAE, a land where rain rarely fell and little grew, harvesting fish was a traditional lifeblood of the community, a valuable source of protein and another source of wealth in our societies. Traditional fishing methods varied along Arabian Gulf water and in the Gulf of Oman. Now, do you know what are some advantages of living in the UAE?
I've heard that Emiratis are known for welcoming and living with others in cooperation and are very much attached to their values. The more they open to other cultures, the more they feel proud of their national identity. This has given them respect of the world. The UAE country provides its residents safety, security, and also a convenient lifestyle.
Another advantage, living in the UAE, especially in Dubai, is a culture and national melting pot. One way or another, you will be rubbing shoulders with people from all over the globe. This gives us the opportunity to mix with other cultures and both teach and learn.
The UAE provides all the economic and social benefits that people dreams of. This is very interesting to visit and learn about such a beautiful country like yours. Thank you.
I highly recommend my colonial community to come visit the UAE.
Patriotism. Patriotism is love of a country, but you can't love your country without loving your countrymen and your countrywomen. We don't always have to agree, but we must empower each other. We must find the common ground and we must build bridges across such differences to pursue the common good.
Thanks for your generosity and hospitality. We really enjoyed our time here in the UAE, and we would like to invite you all to come visit our historical colonial town in America. You are most welcome. Please come back anytime. It was interesting to learn about how life was during colonial times and how people collaborated regardless of any differences to survive. This is what we call professionalism nowadays.
Now, let's take a picture as a memory that we can share with our family and friends once we get back.